You'll get beat up for wearing the wrong tartan. They're not frickin' gang colors.
That was my note, but
That
yes.
was okay. That was Rocky's note. Okay.
So, will you get beat up for wearing the wrong tartan?
Will you be accosted? You can
Yes.
be a little bit more civilized.
Will you be
Sip my tea now.
accosted in an alley at knife point?
Oh, Allie's a wonderful lady. She would never do such a thing.
This is one that it's kind of a regular one that floats around. When people come in like, oh, I don't want to wear the wrong colors. I don't want to wear, the wrong things. Someone's going to beat me up, or I don't want to wear that to Scotland because they'll beat me up.
I don't want to disrespect the clan.
Yeah, it's not just that
I've
language
heard.
specifically, but I definitely hear like, oh, I don't want to offend anybody.
Well, the
In that voice exactly.
Well,
In that exactly that voice.
the offense is one thing. Let's stick to the actual beating up, because that is it's a real myth. Like people are actually concerned about that.
Okay.
The short answer is no. You won't get beat up. You're wearing you would sooner get beat up for wearing a kilt in general,
Yes.
by some idiot or bigot or whatever, than you would for wearing the wrong tartan.
I think even that's probably pretty rare, but I'd agree that is far more likely than the fact that they recognized your tartan and think you're not wearing the right one.
Yeah, yeah. I've never been even given a negative comment necessarily about the tartan that I'm wearing. Like I'll occasionally get the "what tartan is that?" but it won't be so far as like you're not entitled, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
Right.
Kind
Fisticuffs.
Exactly.
Behind the Tuileries at dawn.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten anything violent?
No.
No, not even close.
The closest thing I ever came to this, I was almost expecting, something negative, not full beat up. It was an old man. But I was
Come at you. I'm coming at you.
we went for a hike with some family members. We were at the Penmar Overlook on the Appalachian Trail near the Pennsylvania-Maryland state line. And some guy had recognized I was wearing the Buchanan muted PV tartan. And I said, "Oh, it's a Buchanan tartan." I'm like, "Yep, you got it, nailed it." He's like, "Oh, are you Buchanan?" I said, "No, it's lovely colors." He's like, "Oh, okay, right on, man."
Yeah.
So as long as you're vaguely positive about it, I think people generally think it's cool.
We always say people should try to project positivity. That's the whole be a kilt ambassador kind of a thing. But I think that does point to, I was just saying this to somebody online yesterday. They were like, oh, well, I don't know if I can wear a kilt because I don't know about a tartan. And me and another person both commented, well, no, there are lots of universals to choose from, blah, blah, blah. But if you're wearing a clan tartan, know the name, maybe know a little bit about the clan so you can intelligently say, yeah, I really dig your people, man. Yeah. Their history is cool, or this was interesting. And also, this is a beautiful tartan.
Yeah.
The weird pushback, which I haven't really experienced before, but we're starting to get specifically on TikTok, is when we're doing different videos and stuff, and we're getting we're showcasing, or we have on different universal tartans and things like that, and the holiday video we just did, the holiday tartan. People freaking out that it's not a real tartan because it's it's not a clan tartan. Those aren't how the register wouldn't register those. Like
Keyboard warriors, though, you're a lot less likely to encounter that in real life.
I know, it's just
I think that's an important distinction too.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I remember hearing that years ago, not recently, until some of these comments where it was like, well, I don't want to get a universal tartan. I want a real tartan. You know.
It's registered, so it's real.
Right. Well, that gets into what is people's perception of what constitutes a real tartan. But I want to get back to the fighting thing.
Yeah, we're off topic already.
No.
Sorry, guys.
I think part of it's like the American romantic notion and negative myth of interclan rivalry,
which is certainly real at a certain point, but
it's just like
doesn't carry forward as much as
but
some Americans might guess.
To the point I was thinking about earlier, it's not gang colors. Wearing a kilt it's representing part of a clan, part of heritage, that kind of thing, but it's not gang colors that to your point about the intergang or interclan rivalry. It's not gonna, oh, you're wearing a Stewart, I'm a McDonald, let's throw down, or I'm gonna, shank you in the prison shower because you were wearing the wrong tartan. No.
Right. Your great grandfather slapped my great grandmother. So
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
No,
But they were siblings, so.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think we could say that that myth is busted. No, there's zero truth. People aren't going to freak out.
Yeah. Great.
It's just people. The anxiety comes out in so many different ways.
I know. A lot of these are. I started thinking about it. Like some of them are fear based. Some of them are lack of knowledge / ignorance kind of based. Some of them are romanticism based. It's weird how these myths kind of come about.
All of those a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this was just a clip, a preview, if you will, of our podcast Haggis Hunting, where Eric and Ian and I wax poetic on all things Scottish and related. If you want to see full episodes of that, go check out these links over here. If podcasts are more your thing, go to your favorite podcatcher and search for USA Kilts for all of our content.